to our country. Let's be clear-eyed. We have our work cut out for us. As we saw on Wednesday, however, people are coming together in a Team Canada way that is really impressive. Almost all the premiers are entirely united on knowing that this is a moment to stand up for Canada, stand up for our sovereignty, and be there to protect not just Canadians, but to protect the most successful economic trading relationship in the world in history. Between Canada and the United States. We do well because we do so many things together. Comme j'ai dit mercredi, en compagnie des premiers ministres des provinces et des territoires, et hier à Windsor, les tarifs proposés causeraient beaucoup de tort aux Canadiens, mais aussi à des millions d'Américains.
To millions of Americans. That's why we are coming together today.
Put American jobs at risk, raise prices for American consumers, put our collective security at risk, and raise costs all across the continent at a time where people, quite frankly, need a break. As you know, our trading relationship with the United States, built together over the past many decades, is the envy of the world. We shouldn't give that up. It is one of our greatest advantages, leading to immense opportunity, wealth, good jobs, and prosperity on both sides of the border. Il y a une meilleure voie à suivre.
There's a better way, one that reinforces the relationship between Canada and the U.S., and that's what we did during the first Trump mandate when we negotiated together a new commercial agreement that is creating jobs, prosperity, growth on both sides of the border.
So we want to work as partners. We want to make sure that North America is ready to take on the trading and security challenges of the world by working together. It is an uncertain time everywhere around the world, and best friends working together to compete and succeed in a complex world just makes sense. So that is what we are focused on trying to do. At the same time, as I've said consistently, if the incoming American administration moves forward with tariffs, we will not hesitate to act. We will respond, and I will say it again, everything is on the table. Now, with the help of all of you, I hope we can avoid that outcome. But if the worst-case scenario comes to pass, we will need all your knowledge, insights, expertise, and, quite frankly, connections with American business leaders and political leaders to make sure that they know that the decision to impose tariffs on Canada will hurt Americans first and foremost. We need to respond in the most appropriate way to demonstrate there are no winners in a trade fight and to best support our friends, our neighbors, and our Canadian family who are most affected by the tariffs. As we said on Wednesday, if one region or one industry ends up carrying a larger burden of defending Canadians, we will make sure that all Canadians step up to support that region or industry. We're in this together. We are all Canadians together across the country in every different jobs and industry. No one area will be singled out to fight for all of Canada because all Canadians will be fighting for Canada. Alors, je veux vous remercier d'être ici aujourd'hui.
Thank you all for being here today. I'm looking forward to our conversations. We will continue to be there as Canadians, strong, reasonable, not looking for fights, but we will be there for a fight if necessary. But we hope not.
True Canadians in this. Strong, polite, looking for the right ways to do things that we can get win-wins out of it. But if push comes to shove, we will be strong and unequivocal in our defense of Canada and Canadians. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. Thank you all. Thank you, media.
We've been listening to the Prime Minister in town today. He's chairing a meeting of the Council on Canadian-U.S. Relations, essentially taking a Team Canada approach when it comes to fending off these looming tariffs, but also going on to say that there's no winners in a trade war.